Alright, Phil. Do you know why you're getting such low views and you don't understand what's the problem? Now, a little background about me. I've been watching your films, your YouTube videos, your YouTube channel since 2010, 2011, maybe even 2009. Where you actually, I remember your prototype, the first prototype game that you played, and you did almost a full walkthrough on it, and you also did, what else you did? You did Fallout 3 walkthrough, and that was way back then, 2007, 2008, and I really enjoyed it back in the day. And back then I was a little bit lost in college, and so I feel like you were a little bit more organic. You were still lost, you still were short-term memory, and you were still a little bit egotistical, but not that bad. Or from what I've done on my research on you, is that you were a little bit more hidden. And your sneakiness and the way that you treated your viewers and the way that you mishandled things. So you were a little bit, maybe, just maybe, a little bit of a corner artist, to tell the truth. So, I just watched your latest. I watched plenty of YouTube videos, YouTube channels, whether it was for Sons of Kojima, King of Divas. What's the another one? Oh yeah, Dipshit Phil. And while you believe that they're stealing your content is quote unquote illegal, it really isn't. It really is not illegal. It's actually fair use, and while they're taking like quote unquote snippets of videos, they're actually doing like 15 to 30-minute videos of you and people's reaction, people's criticism to you. Like, you're supposed to be doing this, you're going constructive criticism, that's how you're supposed to handle the games and all that stuff. So it's basically like remixing a music video. It's basically like, for example, Beyonce or Rihanna, they have the original video, the original content on YouTube, and somebody decided to remix it their own, and it makes it into a dance video. So that's what these kids, quote unquote kids, are doing to your videos. They're making it a little bit more interesting. They're making it a little bit more interactive because they actually include your quote unquote fans. Okay? So three things I want to say to you. The reason why your channel is failing is because, one, you are a shitty person. You have a bad attitude with criticism. You're living in denial. You cannot accept the fact that just because you have 9 years in YouTube, think that you're entitled to something. You're entitled for some kind of a privilege and some kind of a entitlement that you need money. You want more viewers. You want more people giving you plenty of money and donating games for you. That's not how it works. In America nowadays, there's no such thing as job security. You always have to evolve. You always have to save your money. You have a good, stable job. Make sure that you save that money so you could go on to the next round. I may be in the military. I may be working in security and stuff, but I want to make sure that for 2017, something else comes out of it. I want to go back to school and finish up college. And that's another thing. You got to get out of your house. Just because you're watching animes, just because you're playing video games full time, that maybe that's the reason why you're boring, dude. That's why people are calling you boring, because you have no life story. You're not. People love storytellers. That's why I listen to sometimes talk show radio hosts, because they have their own stories to tell. They may be lies or they may be false, but they're able to cover up that lies with storytelling, and you'll be able to grip them emotionally, not that cheap way that you do in basically your detractors. They look into you're so easily offended, man. And and I'm sorry about the light. I suck as a making videos. I'm still developing as it is, but I'm telling you, dude, you being so open-minded, so out there, you're making yourself into an easy target. You are your own worst enemy, and your detractors uses that as evidence for your selfish attitude, for your negativity, no positivity there, your negativity and everything else in between. All right, so Phil, and as soon as I upload this video, I'm gonna send this to his. I'm gonna send this over to his Twitter account, and who knows, he might block me after this, because this is me telling you the truth, Phil, because you're a very, very negative person. You're a manipulative person. The remaining hardcore fans of yours, to be honest with you, they're gullible. Why should they donate? What should you deserve a free donated game? Why should you think that you're deserving of having like maybe $1,000, $1,200 worth of pay me tons? No, not pay me tons, but Patreon money. What do you deserve it? You're boring. You're very negative. You're hostile to your fans when things go south, and you believe that you're entitled just because you have 9 years in YouTube. You don't. None of us does. And last but not least, get a job, Phil. Your girlfriend is more productive than you. She has a successful. Oh my God. She has a successful soap business, and she's working full time in retail. She's a lot more successful, and she has a lot more stories to tell than you. You're supposed to be the breadwinner, Phil, but you're not. Hopefully you take this into consideration and think about it, really, for 2017, for your sake. All right? Peace, guys.